We start in September. It's a 7-month process basically, and we do some ergometer tests at the start of the year. The row machine, that builds through, and we just gather data upon data, sort of day by day, week by week. You know, how fast are people rowing in smaller boats? How fast they're rowing in the big boats? Again, we constantly test them on the row machine, so we'll you know, that fitness data will build a good picture of who can do what. And then, you know, we'll really look at some seat racing. So we'll swap people between 2 boats and see who makes each boat go faster, essentially.
We have more guys trialling than we have seats available. It's uncomfortable for the guys, it's uncomfortable for us as well. We'll have to sit down with some guys and say they haven't quite made it. That's a difficult conversation to have. But ultimately the strength of the group is such that those final selection choices are really going to be competitive. We had a mixture of guys who'd done a little bit of college rowing, through to guys who'd just come back from Tokyo with medals, so it gives a really nice dynamic to the group. The senior guys really, they pushed the boundary in terms of probably what the new guys have ever seen before and what they thought people were capable of. But they bring the other guys with them. So, you know, some of those guys who don't have a huge amount of experience coming in on the first day made huge steps.
We just want to row really long and move the boat as far as possible every stroke, and we've been gaining quite a lot of momentum. I think with that, it's improving a lot. And traction. You know, we just want an unstoppable amount of drive every stroke that can't be lived with. Probably one of the big characteristics of a good squad is they've got to endure like a lot of training. I think we've pushed the training on, I think more so than any other year I've done, but in the right way. People have held up, we haven't had too many injuries so far. They've got to endure, they have to endure a lot of tough times and, you know, a hard process to be as fast as we possibly can be.